Hello and welcome to another What's Inside. Today we are looking at Deer in the Headlights game. This is for 2 or more players ages 8 and up. It's put out by University Games under their Front Porch Classics line. Now it's a dice and card game, so these are always a little confusing to put in the description because I don't really know which one it is because I haven't played it yet, because obviously it's still sealed. So let's open this up and see what we've got. That's kind of stiff. Alright, the plastic coating on here makes this drawer thing kind of sticky, so be aware of that when you're trying to take it out. Alright, so we got 3 big dice here, and 2 decks of cards, score pad, and the instructions. The cardboard box is fairly sturdy, but this piece of paper they've got on here is poorly glued down, and its plastic coating is really garbage. That is some trash coating. So this probably isn't going to hold up terribly well. Alright, played by Wild Game Everywhere. I believe this came out in 2014, so it's not that old. It's still available in the stores, and it's a very easy to play game. Requires a little bit of setup, and there's dice rolls and corresponding card plays. It's supposed to be simple anyway. Alright, so score pad. You get quite a few of these on here. Does not give you permission to copy these if you run out, but I don't know. It looks more like a bowling sheet, so probably fairly easy to replicate on a notepad. Alright, I'm going to zoom the camera in so we can get a better look at this. Okay, so let's look at the dice first. Alright, these are large dice. They seem to be weighted okay, and they're made out of wood, so it shouldn't be too bad. So our red dice is just a 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and then a deer image on it. Now these are supposed to be custom dice, so they are going to have a specific size and decorations on them, but it is just a 6-sided die. And they probably do need to be different colors if you're trying to substitute one. Alright, now this one is a 7, 8, then 9, 10, and then a deer. Oh, there's a 6 on here. So it's 6 through 10. And then a deer. So it's another D6, but it's 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, and then the deer. Now this is the one that's going to be a little difficult. So we've got a king, or a K, a J, a Q, a deer, a car. Oops. It's kind of hard to hold on to for some reason. And then a running deer is the other side. So that is the dice. They're pretty nice dice, actually. I'm pretty impressed with them. They have really good design, good weight to them. They feel a little light, but they do roll pretty good. As you can tell, it's rolling out of my hand the whole time. So we'll put those aside and we'll look at one of the decks of cards here. And I believe the card decks are exactly the same, so we'll just look at the one because they should just be more or less regular playing cards. Alright, so they do say deer in the headlights on them. So let's see what we've got here. Yeah, they look like they're just regular deck of cards. No frills. They're fairly nice cards, actually. Good thickness to them. Better coating than what's on the box. They'll probably hold up fairly well if you take care of them. Standard card imagery. And of course they give you two jokers. There's a black and white one and a color one. So the cards are really nice. The dice are pretty well done. I'm actually kind of happy with that. I was a little worried when I saw how cheap the plastic coating on the box is. But these are just normal decks of cards. And they're pretty good quality. I'm pretty impressed with that. The only thing different about them from regular cards is they have the deer in the headlights logo on them, on the back. And the important thing here is the dice, which you could replicate fairly easily with some extra dice you've got laying around of different colors if you need to or you lose one. But the dice are going to be the important thing in the game instructions. If you don't have either of those things, you're definitely not going to be able to enjoy this game. Otherwise, seems like a pretty straightforward game. Pretty simple. It's just a new twist on cards. Don't like this box at all. This is trash. But the game looks like it might be pretty fun. Overall, looks pretty interesting. It's not an expensive game. It usually goes for less than $10. You can find them on sale for $5 or $6 usually. But that's what's inside Deer in the Headlights. As always, thank you so much for watching and supporting the channel. If you enjoyed the video, give us a thumbs up and subscribe. If you want to help the channel out in other ways, there's links in the description. And we hope to see you on the next one.